Welcome back. As promised, I'm gonna this is my second video. I said I was gonna post two videos back to back because the first one was kind of a dud, I guess. I mean, it was a great video, don't get me wrong, but at the same channel, top fives. Sorry, I just had to do that. My point is, the other one was a trying not to get scared video, I guess. I mean, it was pretty normal, to say the least. So I said, you know what, that one was a short video. I'm gonna upload it if you guys want to watch it. It's, you know, the one right before this one. So, and then, you know, I felt kind of like let down because I wasn't talking, because as is, you know, one of those videos that it's a jump scare or whatever. Like, I know people are gonna say, well, you're trying to talk so you won't get scared. I was like, you know what, I'm not saying much, just stare at the screen and react to it. I didn't even know the video had started, honestly, because I'm retarded. No, because you know, it didn't say like, oh, let's begin. It just said start playing random videos, and it was pretty much just random videos of things that were creepy at, you know, psychologically, I guess. Like, but it was pretty good, I guess. But honestly, you would be able to see if I'm, you know, I'm pretty close to a camera, I want to say. But it was just pleasing, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going back to, so I came back to the channel and I said, you know, I'm going to make another one with more normal commentary on like other videos, creepy videos or whatever. So, so that's back to Top 5's channel, and this is 5 incredible, creepy, and terrifying things caught on camera. So let's dig into this one. Go show him some love, like I said. Leave a like and subscribe on their channel and on mine, you know, why not? So let's dig into this one.
The internet is an incredible thing. It's completely changed the way we live our lives and has given us the luxury of having all the information and content we could dream of right at our fingertips. It's also given anyone the ability to share creepy and mysterious videos with the world. Be that
like
UFOs,
the other video,
poltergeist,
that is not coffee. It's hot chocolate.
Or unknown creatures caught on tape. There are thousands of them out there, and I have found a mix of 5 pretty damn good ones that I'm sure are going to get you thinking, and maybe even a little creeped out. Now, before I start, I want to answer the age-old comment that comes with these kind of videos I make. Yes, I do get scared when making these, especially when working on them at night. So, from a once-in-a-lifetime piece of footage that is believed to show a flying witch, to a woman who believes she was pushed to the ground by an unseen force, that just so happens to have been caught on CCTV. Here are 5 truly creepy pieces of footage, some of which still need explaining. Sit back and enjoy. Mysterious ball of light. At around 4 AM on May the 28th, 2015, Michael Oishi caught something very unusual on CCTV. The footage was taken at a synagogue in Zaporozhye, Ukraine, and appears to show a floating ball of light just outside the car park. Judging by the footage, it's thought to be about the size of a bowling ball and is seen floating up and down and disappearing out of shot. Take a look.
This is World of Warcraft, but there's no classes because there's archetypes instead. An archetype is a fusion of 2 or more.
This is Ukraine, right? I'm kidding. I'm just. But I mean,
some believe it. Some believe it was the result of a rare case of ball lighting, although quite possible, this was dismissed as the weather at the time was clear and storm-free. Other suggestions were that an infrared light was shining on the camera and produced the image, although if this was the case, it wouldn't show 3D movement like it does. Others found out that despite now being refurbished, the original synagogue at the location this footage was taken used to be a place where Nazi troops ordered the local Jews to report before sending them to the concentration camps. This led to the thought that the light was a ghost or an angel. What's your thoughts?
If it's one of those old school cameras that has like a lens or a... not a lens, it's one of those squared cameras, long or what's it called, rectangle, that has like because those cameras have like the camera inside a casing, and it has a glass and then the camera and then the lens from the camera and so forth and so forth. If it's a laser pointer, it might have that effect depending on the, obviously it's the angle and all that crap, but because I used to do the same thing on the camera we had and when I was a kid. Pretty interesting.
Ghost pushes woman. This next video is a bit of possible paranormal activity that appears to show a lady being pushed over by an unseen force.
I thought it was a figurine. Okay, let me move my stupid face this way. I swear I thought it was a figurine. My bad.
Cecilia Carrasco from Chile was walking past the reception desk at her lawyer's office in early 2015 when she felt someone push her with such force that she fell to the floor and sustained head injuries that required hospital attention. The video really speaks for itself, so take a look. It really does look like she was pushed and didn't just slip. This is what Cecilia said about the incident. I wasn't aware of anyone in front of me as I passed the reception desk talking to a girl, and as I looked towards the receptionist, I suddenly felt two pairs of hands shove me over. I hit the floor, but when I looked up, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought they must have shoved me over. I hit the floor, but when I looked up, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought they must...
This is a lawyer's office, right? Is it an accident, injury, or insurance claim lawyer? I'm just saying.
Must have run off. When the receptionist told me that there was nobody there, I didn't believe them until they showed me the footage. Now I'm convinced that this was a ghost because I felt the hands even though there was nobody
there,
around.
obviously, but
Cecilia claims she's a skeptic
sandals
when it comes to ghosts, but since there's nobody showed me the footage, they must have shoved me over. Cecilia said the video really that she fell to the floor desk at her lawyer's office and sustained head injuries that required when she felt someone push her with such...
Oh, I click on the closed caption. She's wearing flats or sandals, what it is. Something like that. Just saying, you know. If you shift your body, even if like you're... Oh, that was my fault. That was ghosts. No, I hit the camera. But she's wearing those flats. I've seen it work in retail. Someone just is standing, both feet planted, you know, fairly like on fairly flat ground, and they shift their weight just slightly. You know, their both feet are there, and then they just shift their weight and they try to even slightly move forward, and whoop, they literally fall like her. I've seen two people fall like that.
She fell to the floor and sustained head injuries that required hospital attention. The video really speaks for itself, so take a look. About the incident. I wasn't aware of anyone in front of me as I passed the reception desk talking to a girl, and as I looked towards the receptionist, I suddenly felt two pairs of hands shove me over. I hit the floor, but when I looked up, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought they must have run off. When the receptionist told me that there was nobody there, I didn't believe them until they showed me the footage. Now I'm convinced that this was a ghost because I felt the hands, even though there was nobody around. Cecilia claims she is a skeptic when it comes to ghosts, but since the event, she has changed her mind and is convinced that she was the victim of a paranormal attack, and she has been left so frightened that she is nervous to leave her house. Doctors who treated Cecilia confirmed her injuries were consistent with a fall and couldn't explain the footage. What do you think?
Oh,
did she slip, or was she pushed by a paranormal being?
Injuries were because of a fall.
This next one is something a bit different, but is pretty unnerving.
Yeah.
It began in Jordan and Jack's house in Bucktown, Chicago, who had settled down in their living room
Chicago.
for the evening to watch TV.
Bro,
The pair eventually fell asleep on the couch, and when Jordan couldn't find her purse the next day, they looked through the security footage and were horrified.
if you live in Chicago, I'm sorry, but you
They
have
found
to
out that while sleeping on the sofa, an intruder was in the house who can be seen at the top of the stairs.
What's
creepy is that he stood there for around 5 minutes like something out of a horror movie, appearing to watch the TV as the two slept just below. He then disappears and comes back for a few more minutes. Take a look, it's pretty eerie.
Oh, you see, this is why I love Texas, man. Because, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everywhere, right? But everybody knows that everyone here where I live has weapons. And not just one, but all kinds of weapons.
It turns out the couple had left their door open during the night, and the man had walked in and taken Jordan's purse. He was also responsible for other burglaries in the area. In a way, I'm sure the couple are glad they caught him on camera because they now know what happened to the purse, and the footage can be used to help identify the intruder. But I can't imagine how creepy that must have been, knowing the man was stood just above them as they slept. Seriously, don't forget to lock your doors, because you never know who is out there.
Yeah, number 2, let's
You
go.
may remember a video of mine where I talked about the weird YouTube channel WebDriver Torso that is now believed to be a YouTube bot. It started in March 2015 when a YouTube channel called Unfavorable Semicircle was created.
Okay.
The first video was titled 230511 and was a mere 4 seconds long. It had no audio, just a static brown background with a tiny black hole in the middle. Fast forward to February 2016 and the channel had posted 200,000 videos, many of which were uploaded just seconds apart. Now there is so much to talk about, I could go on for hours, but here is the basics. We know the average video length is 5 seconds and that the video's titles were not all the same. The first few thousand contained this symbol, which is the astrological sign for Sagittarius, and others have the title Brill or Brine, followed by a number. Take a look at a few of the videos.
So how would you purify water in case of a blackout? Oh, I'd boil it. Boiling kills bacteria, but it doesn't remove contaminants. Plus, it takes a long time. In an emergency, we need a method that's effective and fast. We would need a method that wouldn't need electricity and make the water safe. It also has to be easy to do. There is no way I'm building a well. So what about the ways the pioneers purified their water when sailing for weeks on end? How did they do it? Charcoal. It removes contaminants, improves taste and smell, and is 100% natural. The Native Americans used it for centuries as one of their main water filtration systems. We can't let ancient knowledge like this be lost to time. It might save our families one day. That's why I'm keeping this book around. The Lost Ways. It's got all of our answers.
Okay. That's Mexican music for sure.
The channel quickly gained internet attention, and people were trying to solve the clues and figure out the purpose of this whole thing. They were looking for a link between all of the videos, but there doesn't seem to be one. Some contain moving images, a man's voice, a code in the thumbnail but not in the video, and one was 11 hours of the same picture. So what theories have been brought forward? Well, some say it's a game for a super intelligent computer, a numbers station, or even someone looking for internet fame. But by the huge amount of videos uploaded, this seems impossible to sustain. Then the theory that it could be a test channel for YouTube was brought up, although since there is such a lack of consistency in the videos, this seems unlikely. And also the fact that one of the video's descriptions contained the numbers 1000, which is the only video to have a description, has also made the YouTube bot theory unlikely. But then something happened that dismissed this theory entirely. On February 2016, Unfavorable Semicircle was shut down due to a terms of use violation, which was most likely caused by the sheer amount of videos it was uploading in such a short amount of time. So if it wasn't YouTube, then what other theories are we left with? Some say it could be a search engine test to see how YouTube videos play in different browsers. This theory came up when a few people reported that only Unfavorable Semicircle's videos were crashing with their Firefox. And some were not playing at all on one browser,
I see.
but would on another, which is kind of strange. And lastly, people say it could be an online communication between a group of people who are talking back and forth in secrecy. As of now, the channel is still down, but it did resurface on Twitter and has uploaded over 10,000 videos in the same style. Whatever was going on, it sure captured the imagination of people, and I can see why. It's just a shame that since the original channel has been shut down, we may never know the true purpose of this channel and the thousands of seemingly random videos.
There's always a
Monterrey witch video. In Monterrey, Mexico and the surrounding area, there has long been talk of flying humanoid witches who have been terrifying the locals for years. And these aren't uncommon reports either. There are hundreds of them, the most credible coming from 2 police officers. The first one was Gerardo Garza, an officer from Santa Catarina, who claimed he'd seen 2 of the flying entities whilst on a routine patrol near a cemetery. He claims he was in the guardhouse when he heard what sounded like stones being thrown at the door. When he went out to investigate, he was confronted by 2 witches, who he described as having old faces with red eyes, claws and feathered wings. Spooked by their horrible laugh and appearance, Gerardo rushed back to the guardhouse and called for backup. He then looked through the door's peephole and could see them flying in circles above. Shortly after, officers came to Gerardo's aid and also saw the witches before they flew away. The next sighting was by Officer Leonardo Samanigo, who saw a similar creature a few years earlier, this time near the mountains in Monterrey. He said the witch had flown at his patrol car and that she had no eyes but empty black sockets. When it flew at his windshield for a second time and stared right at him, he apparently passed out, and when backup came, the witch was nowhere to be seen. It all sounds hard to believe, but in 2006, some very interesting footage was released that is believed to confirm the many witch sightings. It was taken in Monterrey and is believed to be the first time it's been caught on camera.
Monterrey, but you know, he's don't get made for effort. They say some of these are just like the what do you call it, like a trolley, you know, line. But I mean, I would have loved to see this in person. You better believe I would have gone like up there and see what it was. I mean, I just love these videos. As much as I don't want, you know, I'm skeptical about what they are, but it's like, you know, you can't deny that they're kind of weird. You see, they're going like out to the open. There's no other mountains on that side of.
Pretty strange.
Like kilometers
now, there
away,
are
like
people
miles
who think
away.
it's fake, and I can see why. But to date, there is no proof that it is, and no one has come forward to take responsibility. That doesn't mean it's real, or that the sightings and reports are true, but it sure is scary. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. Well, these are pretty awesome. They're pretty cool. There's more of, you know, of what I was looking for, but, you know, that's enough of my stupid face for y'all today. So, you know, I hope you like the channel. I hope you like the channel. I hope you like Top 5's channel. Go show them some love. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and hey, leave a like for me too. Why not? Again, there's a second video that I uploaded today because the other one was kind of just like even to me, to my standards, it was boring. So yeah, but you know, if you watch both, thank you, I appreciate it. If you don't, just let me know, comments, whatever. But you know, again, I hope you have a great week. I hope you're productive, you know. But until next time, so you know what to do. Be safe. Take care of each other, and if you can, make someone's day. It takes very little. See ya.